Some animals possess extraordinary sensory abilities, allowing them to detect subtle environmental changes long before humans notice them. These creatures can predict natural disasters, weather shifts, and even human health conditions with astonishing accuracy. Dogs have been known to detect earthquakes minutes before they strike, reacting to seismic activity that humans cannot perceive. Their acute hearing and sensitivity to ground vibrations allow them to pick up on the slightest tremors before they escalate. Some researchers believe that dogs sense shifts in static electricity and electromagnetic fields before major geological events occur. Elephants have been observed moving to higher ground before tsunamis, seemingly predicting disasters that devastate human populations. Studies suggest that elephants detect low-frequency rumbles and infrasound signals from deep within the Earth's crust. These sounds travel through the ground, giving elephants an early warning system that helps them avoid catastrophe. Sharks display unusual swimming patterns before hurricanes, suggesting they can sense pressure changes in the atmosphere. Their ability to detect shifts in barometric pressure allows them to anticipate storms and move to deeper waters for safety. Cows often lie down before rainstorms, leading farmers to believe that they can predict weather changes with surprising accuracy. Scientists theorize that cows react to drops in atmospheric pressure, which signal approaching storms and heavy rainfall. Birds are highly sensitive to atmospheric pressure changes, often altering their flight patterns long before storms arrive. Seagulls, for example, fly inland before major storms, escaping the turbulent coastal winds that accompany hurricanes. Migratory birds adjust their routes and flight schedules in response to weather changes they detect days in advance. Frogs and toads croak louder and more frequently before rainstorms, using their vocalizations as an early weather warning. Their behavior may be linked to humidity changes, which trigger mating instincts in anticipation of upcoming rainfall. Cats have been observed acting restless, hiding, or fleeing just before earthquakes, displaying behaviors humans fail to recognize. Some experts believe that cats sense electrical disturbances in the air caused by shifting tectonic plates underground. Honeybees return to their hives and become unusually inactive before storms, sensing humidity and air pressure fluctuations. This protective behavior prevents them from getting caught in dangerous winds or heavy rainfall that could harm their colony. Wolves howl more frequently before major weather events, possibly communicating warnings to their pack members. Their heightened senses allow them to detect distant changes in temperature, wind patterns, and barometric pressure. Fish often swim to deeper waters before earthquakes and storms, seemingly anticipating shifts in their environment. Scientists suggest that fish detect disturbances in underwater pressure or electromagnetic fields linked to seismic activity. Toads mysteriously disappear from their breeding grounds days before earthquakes, baffling scientists with their accurate predictions. One study found that toads abandoned their mating sites in Italy 5 days before a major earthquake struck. Ants modify their behavior before earthquakes, leaving their nests en masse and avoiding underground tunnels. Their ability to sense subtle shifts in the Earth's crust makes them natural earthquake predictors in many regions. Horses display heightened anxiety before severe weather, becoming restless and refusing to enter open areas. Their powerful instincts allow them to recognize changes in wind speed, humidity, and approaching storms. Some dogs can detect cancer in humans by smelling volatile organic compounds released by cancerous cells. Trained medical detection dogs have successfully identified cancers with over 90% accuracy, even in early stages. Dogs also detect epileptic seizures before they happen, alerting their owners minutes or even hours in advance. Their ability to sense biochemical changes in the body helps them warn individuals before life-threatening episodes occur. Cats are known to predict death in hospice patients, often staying beside individuals in their final hours. A famous example is Oscar the cat, who correctly identified over 50 patients who were near death in a nursing home. Horses can sense human emotions and anticipate stress, responding to subtle cues in heart rate and body language. Their ability to detect nervousness or anxiety makes them invaluable for equine therapy and emotional healing. Some birds can detect volcanic eruptions before they occur, changing migration patterns or leaving nesting sites. Scientists believe they sense underground vibrations and gas emissions that indicate imminent volcanic activity. Bats alter their flight patterns before earthquakes, avoiding areas with increased underground seismic activity. Their echolocation system may allow them to detect tiny shifts in the Earth's crust, warning them of impending quakes. Snakes emerge from their burrows days before earthquakes, abandoning underground tunnels that could collapse. Researchers suspect that snakes detect vibrations deep within the earth, sensing disturbances invisible to humans. Some marine animals, such as dolphins and whales, change their travel routes before tsunamis hit coastal regions. This behavior suggests they pick up on deep-sea tremors or pressure changes that signal underwater earthquakes. Butterflies delay migration when they detect weather changes, avoiding strong winds and extreme temperature drops. Their ability to sense subtle shifts in air currents helps them navigate long distances safely and efficiently. Rats in urban environments often flee buildings before earthquakes, seeking safer ground in response to seismic activity. Scientists have documented instances where large rat populations vanished from cities just before major tremors. Crows and ravens alter their calls and flight patterns before storms, warning other birds of incoming bad weather. Their heightened awareness of environmental cues allows them to prepare for severe conditions in advance. Some lizards display erratic behavior before earthquakes, climbing higher ground to escape potential ground movement. Their ability to detect tiny shifts in air pressure and vibrations gives them an evolutionary advantage. Certain fish species become unusually active before earthquakes, swimming frantically as if reacting to an invisible force. This heightened sensitivity to electromagnetic shifts and water pressure changes may be their survival mechanism. Camels can sense approaching sandstorms hours before they arrive, allowing them to take cover or seek shelter. Their acute ability to detect temperature and wind changes helps them survive in extreme desert conditions. Certain species of ants build their mounds higher before rainfall, anticipating the possibility of floods. This adaptation ensures their nests remain dry and protected from heavy downpours or rising water levels. Prairie dogs exhibit heightened alertness before tornadoes, sending out warning calls and retreating to underground burrows. Their ability to sense wind speed fluctuations and pressure drops makes them effective early warning systems. Tigers and other big cats display nervous pacing or agitation before natural disasters, possibly sensing distant tremors. This behavior has been observed in zoos, where animals reacted before humans were aware of incoming earthquakes. Some species of whales communicate using infrasonic sounds that can travel thousands of miles underwater. These low-frequency signals may help them detect underwater geological activity and upcoming seismic events. Dogs have been trained to detect diabetic blood sugar changes, alerting owners before dangerous fluctuations occur. Their acute sense of smell allows them to recognize shifts in body chemistry that humans cannot perceive. Birds flying at high altitudes adjust their flight paths based on jet stream movements, predicting wind shifts accurately. This ability helps them conserve energy and avoid turbulence while traveling across vast distances. Some amphibians, such as salamanders, exhibit unusual skin changes before rainfall, reacting to increased humidity levels. Their heightened sensitivity to environmental moisture enables them to anticipate incoming storms before they arrive. Farmers have long observed that sheep and goats huddle together before harsh weather, predicting snowfall or heavy rain. This behavior may be linked to their ability to detect atmospheric pressure changes that signal shifting weather patterns. Certain species of fireflies synchronize their flashes before monsoon rains, possibly responding to changes in humidity. This adaptation may help them maximize mating success before the arrival of adverse weather conditions. Crabs and other crustaceans relocate from shallow waters before hurricanes, avoiding dangerous storm surges. Their ability to detect barometric pressure drops allows them to move to deeper waters before conditions worsen. Dogs trained for search and rescue missions often sense human distress before visible signs appear. They detect changes in heart rate, breathing, and stress hormones, reacting to subtle cues of danger. Some fish species can predict seasonal changes months in advance, adjusting their spawning behaviors accordingly. This long-term forecasting ability is believed to be based on their sensitivity to ocean currents and temperature shifts. Penguins instinctively adjust their breeding times to match upcoming weather conditions, ensuring optimal survival rates. Their remarkable ability to anticipate climate shifts helps them raise their young under the best environmental conditions. Humpback whales alter their songs before seismic events, possibly responding to disturbances in deep-sea pressure. These vocal changes may serve as a warning signal to other marine animals about impending geological activity. Nature has gifted countless species with predictive abilities that far surpass human technology and scientific instruments. The study of animal behavior before disasters could revolutionize how we detect and prepare for natural events. If scientists unlock the full potential of these abilities, animals could become the ultimate forecasting tools for humanity. While humans rely on technology for predictions, nature has provided animals with instincts that have stood the test of time. By observing the natural world more closely, we may uncover life-saving insights hidden within animal behavior.